Hey guys, Pat here, and we're working abs today. And again, we're using our stability ball, okay? And if you don't have a stability ball, then you're basically doing crunches, okay? And I hate crunches. They're just, A, they're boring, and B, if you're not doing them correctly, you could be hurting your lower back, okay? So let's say this. If you don't have a stability ball, then I want you planking today, because that's really going to engage your core. On your planks, okay, hold a basic plank, and today we're going to hold 45 seconds and then take a break, and you're going to do it 4 times, okay? So if you don't have a stability ball, then that is your exercise for today. Go back to the plank video, make sure that you have proper alignment between your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulder so that they're all in alignment with one another, and how to engage your core by dipping your hips under and tightening your glutes. So let's get busy. I'm going to get my stability ball, and we're going to get to rolling. Okay, so I got my stability ball, right? And what you're going to do, okay, feet shoulder width apart, heels pressed firmly into the floor. Hands are going to come straight across that chest again. This just keeps them from flailing, and I don't want you to use your arms for balance. That's what we're taking away when we're using this. Take away your balance so that you're made to engage your core. Now, before you ever get started, I want you to focus on pulling your abs into your lower back, okay? Tightening up, okay? And you'll notice a little pooch probably. It's supposed to be there. You gotta have something to hold your stuff in, okay? So you're gonna have a little bit of fat. It's normal, okay? Hands across the chest. So you're setting up nice upright position, and we're gonna roll out until that ball hits you right in the bottom of the head. That's how you know you've come out far enough, and then you're gonna roll right back up again. So you're walking with your feet till you get out straight, and then you're coming back in to this seated position. Nice and slow. I don't want you running those feet, okay, so that the ball's wobbling all over the place. So nice and slow. Hands across the chest, okay? You're going to walk as you lean back, all the way out. The ball has just hit my head. I want those feet side by side. Now you're going to roll it back up, engage that core, and lift yourself back up to a seated position. Roll it back out, walking those feet, keeping those hips lifted, and there it is. Now, in this position right here is when you're going to notice that ball start to roll. That's when I want you to engage your core, okay? To hold it nice and easy, just underneath that head where the neck meets your cranium, okay? Walk it back up, lifting that chest. Good. And then walk it back out again. Notice how the ball is going to start to wobble about right here. That's when you engage the core, and I'm nice and lifted, okay? Straight line from my knee to my hip to my shoulder, and right back up. Should take you 3 to 4 seconds to get completely out, 3 to 4 seconds to bring it all the way back in. So if you have the stability ball and you're doing your abs like this today, then I want you to roll out and come back in 12 to 15 times, all right? So if you're counting each roll, then you're going to be 24 or, right, let me think, 12 and 12, yes, 24, all the way up into 30, okay? So if you're counting each roll, it's easier for me to roll out, come back, that's 1, and then continue to do that 12 to 15 times, and then you're going to take that stretch. Now because your core, okay, core is an extension of the lower back, so your lower back is engaged also when you're rolling out, especially into those glutes. So the same stretch we did a few days ago, because you're already on this ball, just bring those feet forward, and I want you to lean forward, slight bend in those knees, take those hands down to the floor if you can. If you don't have that much flexibility in your lower back, then the hands right there on the thighs, and just lean forward, okay? And what that's going to do is relieve the pressure off your lower back, and those abs, it's giving them a little bit of rest before you go back into the process again. If your stability is off a little bit when you're in that stretch because your feet are together, then just take them wide. And you can do the same thing. Lean forward, reach for the toes, pushing the hips back, getting that stretch through the lower back, and then rolling it right back up. Okay? Again, on this exercise, trying to keep those legs in alignment with your hips. So you don't go on way out here trying to walk out. You're going to lose control of the ball. So nice, normal, like you were standing stance, shoulder width apart. Walk out using those feet, making sure that they get side by side before you walk it back in, okay? Just don't walk it out and then tap that foot out and then come back in. Making sure that you have control over that ball and over your core before you roll it back up, okay? 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps each set, making sure you get that stretch in between. On that stretch, don't take any longer than 30 seconds to do that, all right? Your core, for me, works a little bit differently than the rest of my muscle groups, okay? The longer you can keep it engaged, the more you're working it. Okay, now you are going to get that little stretch and that little release because your back needs it, but then go right back into it again. So you may not even need the full 30 seconds, okay? Typically, a stretch, I inhale and exhale 3 to 4 times, and that muzzle, because as I'm giving it oxygen, is relaxing, and then I go right back into my move again. So the 30 to 45 seconds is just an estimate of how long it's going to take you to take those deep breaths in and blow them out. And make sure you're blowing them out through your mouth rather than your nose. So when you take that big deep breath in, close your mouth. When you blow it away, exhale. And you should see your chest rise and then fall, okay? Just a breathing technique, but it works, okay? It gets the oxygen to your muscles, which it needs, okay? So that's it for today. I gotta come over here again, not so graceful wise. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.